over the heart still by Thick Bao Thang. This teaching has been translated from the original Vietnamese. The voice in this recording is not the master's real voice. There are times in life when we think strength must be a loud voice, strong hands, or a defiant stance before the storms. But the longer we walk through this changing world, the more we realize the greatest strength is not found in outward things, but in the ability to keep the heart still. Stillness does not mean a heart that has never known pain. It is a heart that has passed through much suffering, understood the nature of life, and therefore is no longer shaken by small things. Stillness does not mean a life without storms. It means knowing how to stand firmly in the midst of turbulence, not letting the winds of anger, rivalry, or resentment carry the heart away. When the heart becomes clear and settled, we see that what disturbs the world is only like dust floating in sunlight, appearing for a moment, then dissolving. What others say cannot hurt us unless we carry their words into our own hearts. The anger of others cannot make us restless if we have cultivated enough calm within to not be swept away. Stillness is knowing that no sound of this world, loud or soft, can disturb us unless we ourselves open the door to it, like a gentle spring wind, which never argues with anyone, yet quietly changes the colors of the earth. The power of softness always runs deeper than the power of force. To keep the heart still is to understand that each person walks their own path. They become angry because they suffer. They struggle because they have not yet understood. They cling to winning and losing because they have not yet seen the fragile nature of life. Seeing this, we no longer blame. We simply keep our hearts at peace. When the mind is at peace, the world no longer feels frightening. We no longer need arguments, no longer need to be right while others are wrong, no longer need recognition, no longer need praise, for the wise understand. Truth needs no noise to prove itself, and virtue shines without needing display. The quiet strength of those who keep still creates something extraordinary. They do small things with a great heart. They live ordinary lives with an extraordinary spirit. They walk lightly but leave deep traces. Their good deeds are like seeds planted in the soil. Few may see them today, but tomorrow they become green forests. The way they meet the world is not loud, yet anyone who comes near them feels warmth, gentleness, and a peace beyond words. To live without showing off does not mean to live faintly. To live without boasting does not mean to lack value. Such a person is deep, like a forest spring. Not much water, yet pure. Not loud, yet everyone who drinks from it feels refreshed. They do not seek to stand out. They only seek truth. They do not chase greatness. They only wish to live rightly. They do not pursue fame's peak. They do not long to be acclaimed. They only wish to be clear enough to know where they are walking, awake enough to know when they should stop, and gentle enough to not wound others, and strong enough to not be wounded too deeply. The loudest person in this world is not always the strongest. Some shouting only hides weakness within. Some bragging is just fear of being looked down upon. Only one who understands themselves, only one who is still, can truly stand in life's storms. They know when to be silent, when to speak, when to act according to conditions. Not driven by ego to compete, not driven by emotion to wound others, not driven by immediate gain to lose their own integrity. They keep their hearts still, not to escape life, but to see life more clearly. Not to become weaker, but to become steadier. Not to become passive, but to be fully alive in every breath, for only in stillness can we hear the true voice of our own heart. Only in stillness can we know what to keep and what to release. Only in stillness can we see the path that leads beyond suffering. Keep your heart like a calm lake, so no matter how strong the winds of the world become, the moon's reflection will not be distorted. Keep your heart like a lamp in the night, not to shine for others to admire, But so you may walk steadily through the darkness, keep your heart like a lotus, born from mud but unstained by it, blooming in silence, yet filling the world with fragrance. To keep the heart still is the most beautiful art of living. It is the wisdom of true maturity. It is the gift you offer yourself in the long journey of being human. Whoever can keep peace in a raging storm, even the storm turns into a gentle wind. Whoever can keep calm among thousands of slanderous tongues, even slander dissolves like morning mist. And whoever keeps a pure heart becomes a lamp for themselves and for those with whom they have karmic affinity.
Keep your heart still as you walk. If winds of life drag you, it is only the wind. A clear mind does not carry others' burdens. When sunlight rises, light arises. When clouds pass, they clear. Winning and losing are fragile as frost touch them, and they break. A kind person speaks little, yet is deep as a spring and full as the moon. At ease beneath spreading storms, life may call, let it spin. A peaceful heart fears no world. Silence is death. Quietness is hide. No need to display intelligence. Only keep one's words gentle as morning dew. Once one understands, right and wrong dissolve like smoke. Let go of heavy human burdens. Even a falling petal becomes vast compassion in this life. Seek not what is far away, only to be clear enough to know when to stop and return. The one who shouts the loudest is not necessarily strong nor necessarily joyful. Only one who stands in calm and smiles can hold peace amid life's storms. Passing through the mulberry fields of this world, you realize stillness is your true treasure. Keep your soul light like dew. Keep your heart bright, peaceful.